properly, because obviously you won't be able to function properly at all if you're not getting a good night's sleep. But on a higher level, then I would say sleep is very, very important, because that's where the magic happens. Like when I talked about visualization and affirmations and all these things, what you're doing with those tools is tapping into the power of the amazing and massive power of your mind. When you're sleeping, your mind does the magic all by itself. You know, it knows what you want, what you've spoke about all that day, and it goes to work making those things happen. And something's just telling me to speak about, you know, tying that in with your positive self-talk. Be careful that during the day, before you go for your 8 hours sleep at the end of the day, that you've been speaking positively, because your mind's hearing everything you're saying. So don't be saying negative things and then wondering why negative things are manifesting in your life. And I'd suggest, like, for people who are into it, you know, do your affirmations before you go to bed, to just cancel out any negative things that you have said. So, you know, for people that are religious, you could say your prayers before you go to bed, as you know, as a way of cancelling out any negative thing that you've said, to, like, you know, I'm always losing my keys or whatever. You know, make sure you say something positive about yourself to cancel that out, just as an example. Putting yourself first. This was a really big one for me about maybe 2.5 years ago, which I'm still flushing out some little bits now, but like mostly I've got rid of it. Like, I was a really, really bad people pleaser, and I found that the older I got, the more I ended up resenting people, or people ended up resenting me, and then I resented them because they resented me, even though I was trying to please them. But I found in recent years the best way to please people is by pleasing yourself, because then you put your best self forward. And by putting your best self forward, you can offer the best of yourself to everybody else. If you're trying to do everybody else with the best part of your days, what's left for you? Do you really think you came here to please people? Seriously. You know, you're doing them a service by trying to please them, when you know there's something on your heart that you want to do with your life, and the years are just rolling by and you're just there trying to please them. And that's probably why you both end up resenting each other. You know, what did you come here to do? What are your gifts? What are your talents? What are your dreams? Go for them. And I'm guaranteeing you, like I've found, my life is just so much richer now that I'm not people pleasing anymore. So I'd suggest that very strongly. People, stop people pleasing. Please you, and that will please the people around you that care. And if they are not pleased, well, they obviously don't care. And you're still going to it's still going to benefit them, whether they want to admit it or not, or whether you can see it or not. In the long run, I'm guaranteeing you will see that it's benefiting them, even if it's just the fact that they're seeing what you're doing for you, and you know, it inspires them to do something for them, instead of relying on you to do it for them. Positive circle, like I mentioned earlier, about nourishing yourself. A positive circle, I would include not just people who will encourage you, I would also include like the media you have around you, because even though the media, like the music or the shows that you watch, those people are not coming physically into your living room, but basically their message is coming physically into your living room, or wherever you hear their message, it's coming right directly to you. So, you know, just, you know, try to create a positive playlist. Try to, you know, have friends around you that are encouraging and inspiring and uplifting. And you know, if you don't, you know that you don't really make much time for people that are inspiring and encouraging, try to make more time for them. You know, people that invite you to be around them and you just always find yourself too busy, make time. because those people are they're going to bring your best self out, and you know that the little time you do make for them right now brings the best out of you, and you want more of that to come out. So, you know, bond with those people more, you know, arrange to have hot drinks with them and for lunch, or what, I don't know what you like doing, but just be with those people a lot more. You know, read positive books by positive people. Like for me, I've really been inspired from a young age by Ayanna Van Sant, Tapping the Power Within, In the Meantime, and other books that she's written. Lately, I've been really inspired by Lisa Nichols, Les Brown, Suzanne Jeffers. What's it called again? Feel the Fear But Do It Anyway. There's a YouTuber whose book I haven't got yet, but I'm inspired by him, like his videos on YouTube, Kemet Prince One. Yeah, just really make an effort, because it's so easy to just go with the flow of the mainstream garbage that's being spewed out like relentlessly every day, and you can end up feeling just hopeless, helpless, depressed, or worse if you don't make an effort to make sure that your circle is positive. Get into nature like I am right now, and if you can't get into nature, bring nature inside. So make sure you've got plants in every room, preferably with soil in them, and just like make sure, like in these warmer months anyway, have the windows open, and even when it is cold, at least open it a little bit, like 5 minutes in the morning, and then close it just to let that fresh air come in. It's good for you, for your overall well-being. And I think the reason why I suggest you get into nature is because it just, you know, we need to connect like that. It just opens you up, and it's just a lot more relaxing and calming. Like if you was here with me now, you'd see that I always come to this place. It's Watermead Country Park, and it just, like, I've come here. I wasn't stressed when I came here today, but I've been here when I have been like really stressed, and I could leave here just feeling like, you know, just like how I feel when I do yoga or meditation or massage. I just feel like it's going to be okay. It's going to be fine, whatever it is that was stressing. Number 13, exercise is a great way to say to you, I love you. Dancing, walking, yoga, capoeira, and other martial arts. Sorry, the camera got off for some reason. So I was talking about having a word and just saying that I love you to you, and the reason why you do that is because if you don't do that, nobody else is going to do it for you. And once you do start doing that, you'll find that other people will do it too, and that's really nice when people do that. For some reason, I've talked about gratitude again, even though I've talked about being grateful and that earlier, which is the same thing. But yeah, maybe I just need to reiterate that. Say thank you when people give you a compliment. Because I think when you say thank you like that, I think the reason why we wouldn't say thank you is because we don't believe them, and you have to believe that you are whatever people are complimenting you on is true. Well, you don't have to, but it's a good idea to, like, you know, be grateful for whatever qualities that you have that people are recognising. And I think it goes back to like self-worth issues. A lot of people do have a lot of self-worth issues. That's why they find it hard to take compliments, and you need to get over that, and I think gratitude is a good way to do that. So just say thank you, okay? Have a word. In this one, number 15, I'm talking about, like, you know, taking a look in the mirror and thanking yourself for things that you've done, encouraging yourself, loving what you see in the mirror is really important, and just being really kind and gentle with yourself, with the reflection you see, the person you see, and the person that you know. to be you. You know, be kind and loving, because you demonstrate to the world how they should treat you by how you treat you and how you feel about you. So that's really important. And then number 16, which is the last one, is get creative. Write if you love writing, dance if you love dancing, have a go at you know, visual art, even if you think you're not good at it, which I did recently, and I found out, or reminded myself, that I am quite good at it. Make things, fix things. What do you call it? What do you call it when you personalize? You know, bits of clothing or bags or whatever, your shoes. I love doing stuff like that. Just get creative, because then, you know, you feel how you just feel really good that you made something, or, you know, I don't know. Creativity is just amazing, and it's limitless, and you know what you do that's creative, and you know what you love doing that's creative. Do that, because that kind of ties in with like tapping into the child within. You know, they're limitless. No one has to tell them how to have fun. They just know how to have fun. And that's what you want to be doing. Don't just do it because I said, oh, she said get creative. Do it because it's fun to you. Because when you love somebody, you have fun with them, and you both be creative together. And if you can do that for yourself, then you're going to attract more of that into your life. You don't need somebody else to do that for you. You can do that for you. And I have got to go now. Thanks for stopping by. And also, if you want to read the matching article that goes with this video, please go to www.singanics.com. Thank you. Bye. This is going to be so much editing.